To the random viewer, this is an open video letter to IKEA. If you happen to stumble on this video, kindly forward and share until hopefully it reaches its destination. Thank you for your kind support and cooperation in this project. Dear Mr. Ring, Mabuhay and Mabuhay. Greetings from the Philippines. Through this video letter, I would like to present to you 3 items that I made which can be useful in the house. I am a craft and upcycling project hobbyist, and I like designs that are simple yet functionally elegant. I am not a fan of IKEA though. I am a worshipper of IKEA. The items I will show may look crude and very third-worldly, but they are functioning prototypes which have worked very well as intended, and I have been using 2 of them for a long time. With better design and fabrication, I believe they will not be out of place in your stores and in the homes of your customers. It will be a great honor and a life-changing experience for me for a chance to come under your aegis and to develop these items further for them to be worthy of being sold in your stores. Facetiously, I pretend they are under the brand of IKEA, which sounds close to that of the name of your company, but in our Filipino language, IKEA means, "Oh brother." The first item that I am presenting is an all-metal contraption to hold coffee filter paper. I call it the Pakatas, which is our local word for dripper. With it, one can conveniently make not only coffee but tea as well. Being metal, the Pakatas is virtually indestructible and environment-friendly. It is portable and very easy to use, whether one is in the kitchen or in the boondocks. There are 2 ways one can make coffee or tea with the Pakatas. The first is to simply insert the filter paper in the Pakatas, then put in ground coffee or tea, place over a cup, and pour hot water over it. The second method is to prepare your coffee in a separate container and filter it after allowing it to steep for a while. I tend to prefer this method. I am not a coffee expert. There are others who are. But I can honestly say the coffee I get from the Pakatas is consistently decent, and I won't mind paying for coffee prepared this way. The idea for this Pakatas occurred to me while I was on a Shivning Fellowship in the United Kingdom, when the coffee maker in our common kitchen broke down and we had to turn to instant coffee. Not that my co-fellows and I were being coffee snobs, but brewing coffee had become our little ritual, and rituals make drinking coffee more fun. That was when I realized we really do not need bulky devices to make and enjoy good coffee. We just need to start with good ground coffee and something to hold a coffee filter paper over a cup. Thus, the Pakatas idea was born. The second item I would like to present is an ice bucket which I have upcycled from used mineral water containers. The idea for this was inspired by the Bodul coffee cup, and in honor of it, I named this creation the Bodul ice bucket. Bodul is a word that sounds like another Filipino word that means scam, and the choice for this name was just for fun and fun. While the real Bodum is understandably pricey, the Bodul ice bucket costs just cents or is virtually free to make. Nonetheless, it is highly efficient using air insulation. Through usage and observation, I can say ice can last for several hours inside this container, even in 35° and above temperature. I believe giving this an industrially designed makeover can make this a popular household item, especially in tropical countries like ours. For the third item, I have been toying with the idea of a wall frame with a ferromagnetic board that will allow people to customize the display in the frame. It can hold smaller frames or other trinkets with magnets. This will be like the Scottish pegboard, but it will use magnets instead of hooks. The potential uses of this kind of board are many. It can hold notes, keep memories, but more important, it can also serve as a medium for people to express their art and aspirations. They can, for example, create a mini gallery of famous paintings from all over the world, or even create their own world, whether under the sea or outer space, or maybe a Christmas village in time for the season. In the Philippines, it starts in September. People tend to love more what they themselves had a hand in making. The magnetic frameboard can open new opportunities and creative challenges for crafters. For example, Making mini frames alone is an art in itself and can potentially be a micro-industry in the community of miniaturists and collectors. Museums can promote and profit more from their collection, and ordinary people can own, albeit as tokens, what only institutions and the rich possess. When art is democratized, everybody wins. And there you have it. These are the 3 items that I want to share with IKEA. I hope they are enough to pique your interest. I confess, making this video letter was an audacious act for me. I felt like Moses talking to a burning bush. I may not be worthy to speak to thee, but only say a word and I shall be thrilled. Seriously though, I made this video letter because I wonder how far this idea can take me, if it can take me to anywhere at all. I know I am dreaming and reaching for a star, but why not? Dreaming is free anyway. I would rather get a rejection than to stay in a limbo of forever wondering what if. However and wherever this letter may end up though, my deep esteem and admiration for Mr. Ingvar Kamprad will remain the same. His vision and work opened people to the possibilities of making their everyday lives always a little better. And I wish all the best and more power to those who work to continue his vision and legacy. Thank you. Aya.